Hey folks, how are you? This is Pablo with Friends of Trees. Um, happy Earth Day, happy Earth Month. I just wanted to, let y'all know that I'm taking over a little bit of our Instagram Live here for you all today. And we're actually going to be highlighting a previous volunteer. Oh, and they're on here. Hey, Theresa. Again, happy Earth Day, happy Earth Month. We're just going to be talking a little bit to a volunteer today. And so, we're just waiting for them to come on in here. But thank y'all for tuning in here. We really appreciate it. So we're ready here to again, my name is Pablo Brito. I work with Friends of Trees. I'm their volunteer and outreach specialist. Oh, hey, Teresa, how are you?
Good. How are you?
I'm doing great here. Just kind of introducing myself to the folks who are joining in here. So I'll do that again, and then I'll start. I'll pass it on to you to introduce yourself, and then we can kind of start with this little interview. Does that sound good?
Yeah, yeah.
Perfect. So, for the folks who are just joining, again, my name is Pablo Brito. I use he, him pronouns. I work in the volunteer and outreach program with Friends of Trees. And today we're doing a lot of stuff on social media. And we're actually going to be talking with Theresa, who is a volunteer with Friends of Trees, has done a lot of work with us. And so I'm going to pass it on to them. And then we're going to do a little bit of questions, Q&A, and then we'll close it up.
Hi everyone. I see a lot of familiar faces here. So, um, I'm Teresa. I use she, her pronouns, and I am one of the past um, outreach staff members for Friends of Trees, and right now I'm still a volunteer who participates in some of the tree planting events. And yeah, it's really nice to be here with everyone.
Great. Thanks for that, Teresa. And then again, for folks just tuning in, we're going to be chatting with Teresa here, asking some questions about their experience with Friends of Trees and all the great work that they've done. So I'll get us started here, Teresa. Yeah, what got you interested in volunteering with Friends of Trees? What was the motivation?
Yeah, so I actually started volunteering with Friends of Trees at your Eugene office. And during that time I was, getting ready to graduate from college. And that was when I was interning with a local native plant nursery. And that's when I got really interested into plants in general, native plants, and then green infrastructures, and how we can incorporate more of that into our cities. So I looked up some volunteer opportunities, and I found Friends of Trees, and so that's how I started volunteering for Friends of Trees. And then when I moved back to Portland, I was really glad to find out that the main office is actually here in Portland. So I decided to check it out, and it was like the perfect timing when you guys were hiring for your outreach staffs. So I just applied and got super involved with Friends of Trees. Yeah.
Shoot, that's really amazing, Teresa. I honestly didn't know that piece about you. I know Teresa personally as well, and so I was just like, wow, that's pretty amazing, Teresa. I didn't know that about you. That it all started down in Eugene, and you made your way back up again. That's pretty amazing.
Yeah.
Wow, that's really cool. And I'm glad we kept you, we got you in a way.
Mhm.
A lot of great work down in Eugene as well. And so I know you do a lot of work out here outside of like, your outreach position and just, volunteering and crew leading and being at events. So really, really grateful for you for that.
Thank
Move us
you.
along here. Yeah. I guess like how long have you been just working with us? I mean, down since Eugene. So I want to say a couple years.
Yeah, a couple of years. I think it was like 2014 when I started getting involved in the Eugene office. Well, yeah, and then it was about 2016. I kind of paused in the middle. Um, 2016 when I started getting involved with Friends of Trees again. So it's been, a good five 5 years. Yeah.
Wow, 5 years. Yeah, that's not a little bit of time. That's quite a bit of dedication there. And so, yeah, I feel like yeah, I feel like I must have been or introduced to you like maybe 3, 4 years ago. So, yeah, I've been with you on that little wave there. So that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's great. And for folks who are just joining us right now, I'm Pablo Brito. I'm taking over Instagram Live for a little bit this morning, and we're just chatting with Theresa, a previous volunteer, and continues to volunteer with us at Friends of Trees, and kind of just chatting about their experience and what got them motivated to come out and work with us. And so I'll jump in here to another question, Theresa. I know we're kind of going back and forth. But do you have like a memorable moment that you experienced at Friends of Trees, whether it's at a planting or in the office or something?
Yeah. Actually, I've had a few memorable moments. Is when I was interacting with whether it's a homeowner who just signed up for trees, or it's a homeowner who actually got the trees planted during that day. It's when they really showed their interest in restoring the environment by just planting one tree, and when they said, thank you for doing this work, and this is really important work, which I agree. Like, trees are so important, especially during this age and time we are in right now. And when they just showed their interest in, like, even the tree species itself, and how they have like laid out all their plans for like where they want their trees to go, how they want to do with their yard, um, to make it a more like native wildlife friendly like habitats. Those are the times when I feel like, oh, this is so nice. Like, there's so many people trying to contribute like their individual power and what they can do to help with the ecosystems and the environment. So those are my memorable moments, is that when I feel that, like, that same passion and interest. Yeah.
Wow. Yeah. I mean, and yeah, in the past, I feel like you've interacted a lot with homeowners at their door and probably over the phone too. So, wow, that's pretty amazing, and shout out to the homeowners who have gotten a chance to meet you, Theresa. You're great, and just your interactions, and I'm sure you were super helpful in letting them know about the species and what to get and all those things. So again, super grateful that you've been in a couple of roles at Friends of Trees, specifically doing outreach with us. So a whole lot of fun there. Gosh, I wonder if we could have ever like tallied up how many trees you helped us get in the ground through a homeowner interaction. I'm sure it would have been a lot.
I don't
So
know.
so maybe next time we can do
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
Um,
That would be great.
yeah, and then this last one here doesn't mean we have to stop chatting, but yeah, would you recommend volunteering with Friends of Trees to folks who are kind of on the fence? And I know COVID is making things
Mhm.
weird and funny. But I'm crossing my fingers, that, come fall, we'll be able to work with volunteers in a different capacity, um,
Mhm.
maybe medium-sized events and all those things. Who knows? Everything's up in the air, but I'm crossing my fingers. So yeah, would you recommend it? Is what I'm trying to get at here.
Yeah, I would definitely recommend it. It's a really like unique experience, and it really allows you to know, like, as an individual, what you can do to help with the environment, and just to get to know, what kind of trees, what kind of plants grow in the region. I think those are really valuable. Like, nowadays, people are getting less and less interactive with, the environment outside and what's surrounding us. And I think this is really a good opportunity for anyone who would be interested in spending times outdoors, to just to learn, what grows around you, and what trees does to help the environment. It's like just right now there's like this really loud bird that has been chirping like all the time. And you know what? I really appreciate that because like, trees support so much wildlife. It supports, the entire life and water cycle around us. And without people actively planting and protecting trees, like these wouldn't be here. And I just think that it's a really great experience to feel that you are doing something for the earth and the environment, and even whether that's local or globally. So I would definitely recommend it. And if you are interested, bring your friends and families. Yeah.
Shoot, that's so great. Thank you for that plug. And on all those tree facts too. Trees do a lot. They filter the stormwater. They help with the habitat. I'm sure those birdies are out there because of the trees. On top of something else. But
Yeah,
chirping
maybe the
away.
bug. Yeah.
Yeah, chirping away at us. And that's pretty amazing. Yeah, if folks are ever interested in coming out to an event, go onto our website, friendsofTrees.org. We're going to be starting back up with our tree planting activities in the fall. So we take a little break here in the summer, we're not planting a whole lot of trees. But in the fall, we start back up again. And, if you're kind of on the fence, come out to an event, bring your family, an excuse to drag, one of them out and get involved, get your hands dirty. It's a whole lot of fun, tree planting is, I didn't know what to expect of it either as a volunteer first, but, I went once, I went twice, and I got hooked, and now I'm working at Friends of Trees, so it's funny how things happen. And Theresa, again, thank you for that plug. For folks who just joined in, my name is Pablo Brito. I work with Friends of Trees. I'm their volunteer and outreach specialist. I'm taking over Instagram Live for a little today in the morning. And we just got done interviewing Theresa, who has volunteered and continues to volunteer with us at Friends of Trees. A whole lot of great insight. They had memorable moments. How they got involved down in Eugene. We have our satellite office down there in Eugene. And just being able to talk to homeowners, and get them trees, and to finally, plugging us in and trying to get folks to get involved with the organization. Oh yeah, I see that comment right there. We need you to grow bigger. We're trying, we're moving as fast as we can. I think COVID threw a wrench in it all, but hopefully we come back stronger from all of this. Hopefully. But again, Theresa, thank you so much for jumping in on this, kind of a lovely day. It was a little cloudy. It's a little cold outside for me. And just talk trees and get the folks on Instagram Live to chat with us and all that stuff. So yeah, do you have any last things to say before we sign off here?
Um, No, I would just say, happy Earth Day, everyone. Plant a tree, or if not, come plant a tree with Friends of Trees. I really appreciate, having such a great organization in my local city, and I just want to say, you guys are doing super great work, and please keep it going. Yeah.
Thank you, Teresa, for these kind words. And like, Teresa said, come out with us and plant some trees here soon in the fall. So thanks so much. Thank you, Teresa. Thanks all for
Yeah.
tuning
Thank you so much for
in.
having me.
Yeah,
Yeah.
of course. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Super great. Yeah, thanks folks for joining us. We really appreciate it. Your questions. Oh shoot, yeah, I see that little comment right there. I planted in 2003, and they're bigger now. I wanted 1 million to work with. Great, we're almost there. Where I would say give us maybe a couple more years, and we'll hit 1 million trees in the ground, for sure. But yeah, thank y'all so much. I appreciate it. We're signing off. Please tune in later today. I think at 11 actually. We got a little tree walk going on, hosted by Sam, who y'all probably know already because he's mostly on our social media. But Sam will take it away later today with more tree fun. But yeah, all right, y'all. Teresa, bye. Have a great
Bye.
one. Yeah.